have 211 skeins of yarns in this room. That's not true. I have over 211 skeins. I stopped counting at 211. I got tired. So the goal is today we're going to sit down, we're going to plan my 2025 projects using all my yarns that I already own. I have some projects that I already started working on. Those didn't count. But I do have a couple of them I'm going to have to frog and start over on them simply because I don't like the way they're looking, or I'm no longer interested in the pattern that I was creating with them. So with that said, buckle up as we're going through this process together, okay? So I think we'll start with the stuff I need to frog first and then rework. If you guys watch my most recent Hooked on the Plot video, you've seen this one already. And I started over in that episode, so I don't like it anymore. So it's gonna be hard, but I don't like it anymore. This is my shawl that I am working on for spring. The goal was to make these leaf patterns in the bottom of the shawl. Well, not in the bottom. This was going to be the middle of the shawl, and then I was going to continue on with this color at the top. But I don't know if you guys can see, I don't like the way the leaves are showing in it. I'm not happy with it, I guess. But that's the goal. That was the goal of this. I think I'm going to frog it and start over. If I'm gonna frog it, I need to do it by the end of today, actually, and be able to move forward to the next one. It's just not calling to me anymore. Maybe I need to step away from it. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. The next project I'm going to have to frog is another leaf pattern. I bought this yarn when I was going through Germany, when I was returning from deployment last year. I wanted it to be a cover up for summer. I still want to make one for this summer, but I don't know if I'm going to continue with this pattern. This is it. It's the same leaf pattern as my In the Forest of the Night Cardi. It's the same leaf pattern that I was using in the other shawl. I don't know if I want to continue with it. It's not like I don't have the hook I was using. Everything was still together. It's just I don't know if I want to continue with it. I bought 12 skeins of this yarn when I was going through Germany, as I was saying. So we were returning home, and I found this little shop in Germany where they were selling yarn. So I went in and I bought 24 skeins. I bought 12 skeins in this color, 12 skeins in another color. I'm going to show them to you in a second. I bought 12 skeins of this one, which is called, it just says color 9. It doesn't have a name. So this is 50% linen and 50% cotton. And it's a fingering weight. And the next one is this color. It's a cream. It's a very natural color. That's the only thing I can think of to say. It's a natural color. And this one is color number 2. So this one was supposed to be for the cover up. And this one, I don't know why I bought this one. I bought it just because, I guess. But I bought 12 skeins. I bought all they had in this color. I bought all they had in both colors, actually. So, yeah, that was my plan with this. I think I'm still going to make something for summer with both of them. Maybe something striped. I've been wanting something with stripes for so long. I just hate color changing, but I want something with stripes for summer. It has been on my bingo card for this year, so I think this might be repurposed into making me either a cover up for summer with stripes in it, or I don't know, or something else. But I think these two are going to go together for the next project. We'll see. we'll put them to the side for now, as that if I frog this one as I'm planning on doing, unfrogging it and don't continue on making the cover up, then these two are going to go together and make a stripy top. I'm going to put some ideas of what I'm thinking on the screen here. I do like the earthy colors that these two would create together. It's natural. It's nothing too bright. It's something I would wear on a regular. Like, I love this. This is my wakaima. I love it. But I know that it's something I'm going to wear on special occasion. This is going to be an everyday grab for me. You guys are going to laugh at this because the next project I think I'm going to frog is... It's another leaf pattern. I just love this pattern. I love it so much. Honestly, now that I'm holding it in my hands, I don't think I'm going to frog it. I think I'm going to continue working with it. It's going to be my blouse for the summer. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it. So the plan is to have it open in the front, have buttons, like small little tiny buttons going down in the front, and have a V-neck. I can wear something stripeless under it or a little sport bra under it in the summer when it's too hot and I don't want to have clothes too close to my body. So I'm going to finish this one. I love this one so much. So this yarn is from Serendipitous Wool. I'll put the name of the yarns that I'm using on the screen for you guys to be able to access them if you would like. This is 50 grams. I have another 50 grams from Serendipitous Wool as well. And this color is called Winter Tea Party. So I'm going to finish the blouse with this. And I also have another 50 gram skein that I'm going to add to it in case I run out of yarn to finish this pattern, which I think I'm going to run out of yarn. This is going to be enough to just do the body. The next skein is going to be the one where I do the ribbing in the front. It's going to be a small, very small ribbing so I can put the buttons in them and just a little sleeve. This is the color I want to put with this. I think they'll go well together. Of course, they're both from Showa. They have those little speckles of red and gold in them. Well, this one has more of a blue and red in it. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah. Versus this one. You see that? So these are going to go together to finish this blouse. Whoa, look at us. One project down. Well, it's not done, but this is one project planned for the year. That's something that's going to be finished this year. I'm going to use you guys as accountability partners. I did not count these in my... There is a lot of things I'm going to say I did not count in my 211 counts. And these are part of it. So this was my first ever pattern that I've submitted to a magazine, and I made the sample and submitted it. But it was made in a size that was not my size. And I never wore it because, again, it wouldn't fit me. And I could not find anybody to give it to. I was holding up to it because it was my first published pattern in a magazine that was not published on my website or Ravelry. So I wanted to hold on to it, but you know what? It's time to let it go. So I frogged it the other day, and I have 3 of these large skeins from it, plus some more that I sent to my little sister in Florida. She's going to use those to make some dishcloth, hot pads, and a bunch of stuff for around the house. My plan for mine is to make things for my own kitchen here. That's a lot of yarn to just make things for my own kitchen. So I need ideas of other things I can make with it. I know I'm going to use this ball, well, one of the balls, to make some dishcloth. I'm going to use my torchon pattern. It's available on my website for free. I'm going to just make a bunch of little torchon, which are dishcloths for the kitchen, just so I can have some on hands. I don't like using paper towels out the house, so this is always my resource. Instead of having to go out and buy a bunch of dishcloths, I'd rather make it. And I can put a little textures and my own twist on them. So this is what one skein is going to be. I do need some ideas to do with these two because I don't want to make a lot of washcloths. I want to make things for around the house. I do have wall that's outside of this room that I want to make it into my propagation wall and put some, you know, hanging baskets and stuff in it. So I might use those to make those hanging baskets and keep it in that natural tone because I do plan on painting that wall like a sage green. So I think this color is going to pop up on it. Yeah, that's the plan. All right, now we're going to talk about the projects that I'm already working on. You already saw one, kind of. This was the first one, the shawl. This one, if you've seen my Hooked on the Plot videos, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen it already. It's the baby blanket I'm making for my cousin. Oops. Right there. I need to finish that this week so I can have it blocked and ready to be sent to her. Is it going to be done this week? No, but I should finish it this week. That would be the best idea, the best thing to do. This one, I'm going to use it on my bingo card as a gift and not a pattern. Although the pattern is going to be available on my blog for free. I'm going to write it up once I'm done with it and put it out there for you guys. I'm hoping that as soon as I finish it, I block it and I send it over to her. I can sit down and write the pattern for you all. I'm putting all the information for the yarns I'm using in this from Serendipitous Wool. This one is a big stash buster. I've used 9 mini skeins, mini worsted skeins for the hexes. And so far I've used 2 large skeins of 2 full skeins of the origins in the body here. And this is 3 mini skeins in worsted weight of Graywell. And I have 3 mini skeins of Night Sky. This is her graffiti collection. Everything put just with graffiti in front of it if you're looking for them. That I'm going to use on the other side. And I'm going to finish the blanket with this one. And this is her graffiti tropical, which I've already used in the blanket. All these colors were used in the hexes. I'm just using them again for the body, just to keep everything within the same collection. So that's going to be 15 skeins of minis total use for this blanket and 3 full skeins used for it. I'm trying to use my whole stash, okay? So look, it's in a little burrito. Look at that. I should take a picture. This should be the cover for this video. So I have these yarns that I bought from a farmer's market a few years ago. This is 25% flax and 75% cotton. I purchased it because I've never used flax before and I just wanted to try it. It's been sitting in my stash ever since. It's been at least 5 years since it's been sitting in my stash. I don't know what to make with them. I'm looking for ideas where I can use all 6 skeins, hopefully together. This is 2-ply fingering weight, and there's 370 yards in each of those hanks of yarn. So if you have ideas, put them here. I'm going to go, of course, on Pinterest and start scrolling and see what I have in my closet as well, see what I like to wear, and maybe that's going to spark some inspiration for me. But for now, these 6 are going to be next on the chopping block for skeins that I want to get out of my stash. I know some of you guys may think if you want to reduce your stash, why don't you donate them? I do offer my testers to use some of the skeins in my stash to supplement their yardage if they're testing for me. So that is another way I'm using to reduce my stash. But I also want to use them and make things that I want to wear and enjoy because I purchased them because I wanted to use them. I wanted to wear it and feel it against my skin. So, yeah. This color is called Forgiveness. I just love, it's like a bluish gray. I think it's pretty. I think it's coming up on the screen. Actually, it's coming up on the screen the right color. It is a bluish gray. This one is called Love. Isn't it pretty? And the last one is called Tinsy. And this is a view of all three of them together again for you. Love it. Put your ideas in the comment what I can make with it. Like, I don't need pattern, I just need ideas. Like, should I make a blouse? Should I make a dress? You think that's enough to make a dress? Maybe. I could make a stripy dress with it. Look at that. I'm gonna look on Pinterest. Once I edit this video, I'll put some ideas of like stripy dress that I found that I want to use this yarn for. And we can decide in the comments together. I'm excited. All right, I have 29 mini skeins worsted weight yarns. Serendipitous Wool sent me those, I want to say in 2022. And I have not come up with a good idea to use them. I know a lot of people use their minis to make stripy scarves, to make sweaters where the color work is just at the top or just at the bottom. I don't really want to use it for that. I'm looking for ideas that are kind of outside of the box where you can use all your minis. And I think that's one of the reasons why these have been sitting here for so long. It's only been 2 years. These are not the stuff that's been in my stash for the longest. Because remember the shawl? That yarn has been sitting in there since 2019. And I have yarns that I know are older than that. So I don't know why I'm like, I have it in here for so long. Okay, Elizabeth. These are some of the ideas. And I just said outside of the box, but these are some of the ideas. Have you seen those quilted blankets? I'm thinking I want to make something that looks like a quilted blanket using those minis, but I don't think I have enough minis to make a decent sized quilt blanket. Well, a decent sized blanket, period. I think these would be enough to make maybe a crib size. Maybe. I'm pushing it with maybe. And I'm saying to make a crib size, that means I'm going to use other full skeins from my stash to supplement it to make it a full a crib size. I would want it to be more throw size, so I have to keep brainstorming ideas. But my goal is to make like that quilt idea, the quilting idea, you know, where you have the squares and you have the colors going in different directions. I'm going to put ideas on the screen again of what I'm thinking for these. But I just don't think I have enough. Because for my worsted weight yarn, I only have 29 full skeins, not counting these. These are not full skeins. These are my minis. Most of them are like 3-4 skeins that are the same color. So I need to brainstorm ideas for this. If you have thoughts on how I can still keep my quilt blanket style idea, use the mini skeins and use my full skeins with it to make a decent throw, share them in the comments. This is going to be a community effort. We're going to do this together. We're all in this together. Speaking of, this is our project, maybe, because I want to do a charity blanket this year. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Welcome Blanket. So what they do is they take crochet, knit, quilts, anybody who can make blankets, and they take them and they provide it to immigrants coming into the country. And as a first generation Haitian American, it's something that's meaningful to me, especially in this political climate that we're in. So this has been on my list. It's been on my bingo card for this year. It's been on my list almost every year to make a blanket for them. So this might end up being that blanket. Let's keep that in mind as we are planning. This might end up being the blanket I use for it. And if I do the blanket, not if, when I do the blanket, I do want to make a cowl out of it so that we can just make a bunch of those blankets and just send it to them. Because I would just love to have like hundreds of this blanket being sent to them. And of course, the pattern would be free on my websites for us to do the cowl with and be able to overwhelm them with beautiful blankets. Oh my God, this is my dream. Let's do it, guys. Give me some ideas in the comments. I'll put some ideas here on the screen of which ones I like as I scroll Pinterest, because I already have a few saved. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this idea. Put it in the comment. Let's have a discussion. Let's plan our 2025 crochet blanket. I'm yapping about blankets here, although I know I hate making blankets. I don't know what is wrong with me. I don't know. We're going to do this, right? We're going to do this together. Yes. I just went through my yarns again, and I think I miscounted. Not the number. The number is still 211 plus. But I think I miscounted my worsted. So I thought I had more worsted than I did. Instead of 29 skeins of worsted, 9 of those are bulky weights. So I have 9 bulky weights and 20 skeins of worsted. I've had these yarns I'm about to show you in my stash for a little while, and I want to make a vest out of them. That's going to be definitely a fall pattern. So I'm probably going to start working in it mid to ends of summer so I can be able to wear it in the fall. And hopefully I can have time to have the pattern out and tested for you guys to be able to use. How gorgeous, gorgeous are those? Seriously, they are so pretty. It's from Serendipitous. This one is called Midnight Bloom. Look at it by itself. Enjoy it. Let her have a moment. And this one, if you've seen my original Gémeaux shawl, which was when I first released it, it was called Gemini Triangle Shawl. Now I'm changing all my patterns name to Haitian Creole, and I translated Gemini to Haitian Creole, which means Gémeaux. And this was the original yarn I used from it. This is Avenoir, but this one is the Avenoir on the DK twid. I used the Avenoir that she used on her regular DK base. This is on her tweed base. I think it's so gorgeous. So I want to put these two together. I have 2 skeins of this one and 2 skeins of this one, and I want to put them together and make me a vest for fall. Yes. I'm thinking Tunisian crochet, but I might just go regular crochet because I do want to do a nice cable in the front. I know I can do cables with Tunisian crochet. I have patterns with cables with Tunisian crochet in them, but I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a vest either way. Whether or not it's Tunisian crochet, we'll see, but it's going to be a vest. I just think they're gorgeous. And the light is showing them perfectly. Look at this. It's going to be a really, really nice vest. I'm excited for this. Okay, so we're still going to be talking about the tweed that I have. I have 3 skeins of this one. I think this one might be a shawl for fall, but I would have to pair it with another color from my stash, and I don't think I have something that will go with it very well in my stash yet. So let me know, what do you guys think? What is the thought behind this? Do you guys think this will be gorgeous in the shawl? I have 3 skeins of it. Let me get you closer so you can get a closer look. Let me do the, ooh, look at this, I'm doing the YouTuber thing. So this is what it looks like. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, how you call that color? It's not just a basic green. It's chartreuse. Look at me using big words. It's a chartreuse color. It's called Green Leaf. I think I want to use it for a shawl like I was saying, but I need something else to pair it with. Let me know some good ideas of colors that you think will go with this, and I'll see in my stash if I have something that is that color, and we can put something either in my stories or in my community tab here for you guys to vote on when it comes time to designing with this one. Yep. I want this one crocheted up and be worn this year. This is the next yarn that I want to use this year. This is from Lula Bean Yarn Co. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I have 3 skeins of it. Looking for ideas on what to make with it. I am very much willing to pair it with other yarns. I think this would be good with other neon yarns, but I don't have that many. I only have 150-gram skein of neon. I'll show it to you in a second. I have this one from Birch Hollow Fibers. She dyed this as part of the Yarn Journey Book Club for February, I think 20, I don't know, the year is not on it, but it was part of her Yarn Journey Book Club. This is DK, this is fingering weight. I think they would look gorgeous together, but I only have 150-gram skeins of it, so I need to use it sparingly when I pair it with this one. What am I gonna make with it? I don't know yet. If you guys have ideas, let me know. I'm thinking stripes. Again, I feel like I'm in my stripe era. Yeah, maybe I should name maybe I should like nickname this year Elizabeth Stripe era. So the thinking is, if it's a top, we can do the main portion of the top with 1 skein and then do little small little, like probably 3 or 4 rows of this color every like 10 rows of this one, just so that we can have that little peak of color. Or, hear me out, if we make it something where we're using Tunisian crochet in it, we can do the forward pass with this one and some of the return passes with this one. So this is just going to be peeking through it. Ideas, guys. Come on. We are brainstorming here how to use this. I don't want to use it boring. I don't want to say boringly. But I don't want to just be boring with it. I just want to go and think out of the box when I'm using my yarns. And I think that's the biggest issue with me using them, because I always want to have something that's unique when I make with them, instead of just making something that's going to make me happy. Help me out, please. If we don't make a top with this, what else can we do? What else can we make? What ideas do you have for these 3, maybe 4 skeins together? Let me know. Again, this is fingering it. This is DK. If I work it with this in the top, I can hold it double, or I can just leave it as like a fingering weight, just hold it single and just make it so that there is like a meshy portion of the pattern, just with this in there. So we can play with texture, we can play with colors, we can play with whatever we want with this. Give me ideas in the comment. Of course, I'm just going to put ideas on the screen as well of things that I see on Pinterest or online that I like, and we can work that way. I want to show you guys the yarn again. Look at this. I really, really love Adela's yarns. You can see the love she puts in every skein she dyes. Look at this. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. What is it? We're on project number 55. I don't know. I'm not keeping track. I'm just pulling out the yarns as we go. This is Gurple from Robin, Birch Hollow Fibers. I have 2 skeins of this one. It's DK. There's 250 yards in each skein. What do we want to do with it? I have no idea. Like I say, I'm just pulling them out as we go. We're not going to sit here and do all 211 skeins because I'm not going to edit the video if it's that long. But I want to know what you guys think I should make with these two skeins. Like I said, 250 yards each. What do you guys think I should make with it? The yarn is not picking it up. The camera is not picking up the color as it should. It's giving it more of a grayish tint with some greens undertone, which I don't get why. It's probably because it's cloudy outside. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it's snowing today. I think it started raining now. So it's very, very cloudy. It's gray day. I'm thinking I don't have any ideas for it. I just bought this yarn from Robin because I like purple and I like the color. And I like the little speckles of darker purples you can see in there. I don't know what I want to make with it. Ideas, please help me. This is me asking for help. Let me know in the comments what you guys will make with all these yarns. Like I said, I don't have a concrete idea of what I want to make. I just know that I want to use all my yarns this year, or at least the majority of them. My goal is to reduce my stash to about what, 50?
Honestly, the idea is pretty scary.
Yeah, I want to have only 50 skeins of yarns left in my stash by December 31st, 2025. You guys heard it here first. I can already see my 2026 video in January where I'm like, hey guys, welcome to my channel. I have 300 something skeins. No, but seriously guys, I do want to reduce my stash. I want to use yarn for my stash. And I'm going to really push to have those 50 skeins by the end of the year. So please help me out. Send me your ideas in the comments. Tell me, like, what do you guys think I should make with all these yarns? I'm going to put how many skeins I have in each weight so that you guys can give me better recommendations on what I can make with them. Okay? We have 20 skeins of worsted weight, full skeins. We have 9 skeins of bulky weight. Those are full skeins. Then we have 51 full skeins of DK, 44 full skeins of fingering weight, 18 50-gram fingering weights, and all the rest are minis. So I have 29 fingering weights. I'm sorry, I have 35 mini fingering weights and a bunch of other ones that I stopped counting. That gave us 211. Honestly, guys, I stopped counting after that because that was too much to go through. Like, I have a bag behind here that you guys can see that has a lot of minis in it as well. I have some further down in the third level of this. What's that called? Whatever. I have like some yarns down here in the third cubicles that you guys can't see, but that I did not go through and count. I have some yarn that I have in the closet back here that I need to go through and be able to decide what I'm going to do with them. I have a basket of yarn right here that I did not count in my number also, and those yarns are yarns that I'm planning on donating already. So technically it's not in my stash anymore. It's already in the donation pile. So yeah, that is all the yarns that I think I have. I'm just going to call it a day. You guys enjoy your day. Thank you for spending the time with me. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I'll see you guys next time.